I'm back. I haven't got any makeup on today. I look awful, but this isn't a makeup tutorial. I wanted to show you my Pro makeup case. I will be changing it because I've ordered a Zucca Pro Artist bag. So I wanted to show you the case as it is and hopefully be able to fit the stuff that I put in the new Zucca when it arrives next week, and show you, the comparisons of the two of them. When I was looking for more information on the Zucca, I think I saw two videos. One was this Englishman who I can't remember who he was, but he had the smaller sort of, well, I would use it for the hairstylist bag. It was like a backpack, a Pro Artist backpack, but I've ordered the Pro Artist makeup case, which I think I can't remember who I saw it. It was either Perspas or Encore Makeup. I can't remember. But they were talking. Encore Makeup was definitely talking about the Zucca, and that's what made me look into it further. My case at the moment, I'm struggling with it because I can't fit everything in that I need to. Even though I've condensed my foundations down into a little palette, I can't fit anything in it. And it's okay when I leave the house. I've packed it all nicely, I have the time to do that, and I zip it up and I take it with me. But once I've finished, it's such a mad rush to get out of the client's house that I end up just throwing everything in the case and then struggling to put the zip back on because I need to leave quick. So I decided to buy the Pro Artist case, and it looks like, I get more use of the space on that, but we'll see when I get it. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how I roll at the moment. Please do comment. I don't know if I'm wasting my time doing these videos for you. I don't know if they're helpful or not. So do let me know whether you like them or not. Okay, so this is my makeup case. It's just a regular suitcase. It's nothing special. It's a medium size, I guess. It's not a very large suitcase. It has a handle that helps me when I'm wheeling it around with me. A front pocket that I just put eyelashes and little pots and things like that in there. My case also has a really handy little area here that when you unzip it, the bag actually gets bigger and it extends, and it gives me a little bit more room, and that's really handy for when I've just left the client's house and I've thrown everything in and I can't close it. Okay, so this is how it looks. I've got my towel in here, and I use this to wrap around the client's shoulders for when I'm applying powder products, so just to protect their bridal clothes or whatever they're wearing from any fallout or accidental spillage. I have baby wipes, which I've just run out of today, so that needs to be replaced. Mental note to me. And then I have a foundation palette and some other palettes. I'll show you them in a minute. But this big bag here, it has my loose powders in there. So this is the Invisible Set Powder, and then a medium dark colour loose powder from MAC. I have strobe liquid. I've got foundations and all my prep stuff in there, like my green toned concealer, dark concealer, Kylan foundation, which I love. I've got my skin finishes, I've got two of those. Primer and some lifting serum for those fine lines. I've got my concealer wheel, my contour wheel, and some of my Studio Fix. Face and Body, Prep and Prime, and loads of these little concealers. My main foundations, as I said, are in this palette, and I've just decanted them into these little compartments here. I've got my full coverage there, my concealers there, I've got my orange concealer, or colour corrector, I keep calling it concealer but it's colour corrector, and then I've got my mineral skin finishes there. So that just saves space in the bag for me. And I've just got a bit of lip gloss and some cream colour base in there. Cute little box from IKEA. And in there, okay, this is really messy, sorry. I've got my paint pots. I've got all my eye stuff, so I've got my eyelash glue, I've got my highlighter products, I've got my eye pencils, mascara, liner, gel liner, pencil sharpener. You need these, this is a must for every kit. And then I've got my coloured eyeliners, loads and loads of MAC lip liners, and then a mix of other stuff as well. So that's that. In this box here, I have got little jars of pigment. So I've got my Barry M's. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colour. So, like a rusty red. And all my MAC ones I've just put in these little tubs here, and I've labelled them at the bottom. Because carrying all the normal size jars, it just takes up too much room. I've got some Lancome colour tubes, colour cream. My Flammable, which I think is not available now. Love that. And then this is my lippy box. And I've got my MAC, I think that's Dazzle Glass, yeah. And I've got my Inglot ones as well. I've got 5 of these. Look at the gorgeous colour of that. Favourite at the moment is this MAC Dazzle Glass, and it's called Creme Amoureuse, and it is a beautiful bridal glittery red. Gorgeous. And then I've got in here a selection of MAC lipsticks and a few Inglot ones as well. And the reason they've got colour on the top is because I've painted the lids to help me identify whether they are brownie golds or very sheer tones, or whether they're pinks, almost brownie mauves, or reds. And that just helps me quickly identify the colours. And I think I'm going to end up depotting them into, not depotting, but scraping some out and putting them in this palette. It just makes it easier for me. Mirror's not available. Then I've got full-size makeup remover, toner, moisturiser, cleanser and eye makeup remover, a Lizelle toner of cotton buds, a wad of cotton pads, and good for taking off makeup and cleaning brushes. That one's split. Got some foam sponges, plasters, safety pins. Yes, I do use my plasters, and being in the safety pin box, that will give you a clue as to why. Got a little clip to section the hair away when you're working, when I'm working. Mattifier. I've got my glitters in here. These stunning. And then I have 1, 2, 3 palettes of blush. These are my pink palettes. This is my brown palette. And my peaches, which is my favourite palette because it's got both margin in it and it's got style in it. And then I have my eyeshadow palettes. I had a pan in there called Shroom, which broke and it made a mess all over there. Otherwise that would be a very clean palette. It's got all my golden browns, my dark browns and my peachy colours in there. Then I have another one which is my green and gold palette. Still needs to be filled, but it's a very, very well used and much loved palette. This is my pinky purpley blue palette. It's got a mix of every colour in there. I've got all my light shades, and then I've got my peachy pinks, and then some blues and purples in there. And my favourite palette at the moment is my Inglot palette. I hope that video is useful to you. I know some of you really wanted to see what was in my kit for quite a while, and have been asking me to do some photos, but I've done a little bit better. I've done a video. It is done quite hurriedly, so sorry about that. And please comment, let me know what you think of it, and I'll see you soon.